the Aquarius' spirit. What do they need to know for July? For, okay, for deception. Deception and temptation came out. What else, spirit? What else? What else for my Aquariuses? Trust divine timing. And what else? What else, spirit? For the Aquariuses. Apology, South Node, and self-love came out. Alright, it's too hot for this now. It got real cold earlier, but... Listen. Okay, so deception came out. We're trying to... Okay, so somebody wants to come in and apologize in the month of July, or maybe, it's going to come in divine timing. But this is somebody that deceived you in the past. And they want to come in with this apology, but this person is stuck in their self-node. They don't have a clear mind right now. They're not going towards the, things that they're supposed to be going towards, their goals, their ambitions, and they're really not creating much out here. But you're focusing on yourself, and you're starting to learn more to love yourself, and you're in your north node because you're creating and you're focusing on your own happiness. Now, you've been expecting an apology from this person, I feel like a while. But the universe is basically advising that you gotta stop waiting for that apology. This person is gonna come in when they actually mean the apology. I don't think they need they deceived you before. And they're stuck in their south node where I really don't think this apology is really gonna mean anything. Who is this person, spirit, that wants to come towards the Aquariuses with this apology for the month of July? We got the Eight of Wands in the reverse. You're waiting right now for this to come. I feel like, why are you waiting for someone, Aquarius? You're waiting for, this is not them that's waiting. This is you that's waiting for some type of apology. It could come from a fire sign, any fire sign, specifically a Sagittarius. Go, Kanan. He's like, he opens the door and then he just sits on the floor. Okay. This person is stuck in their ego where they're not going to come towards you. So, Aquarius, why are you waiting for this bullcrap apology? They had you waiting before, so why are you waiting now? I love you guys, but come on now. We have to know when someone is not good for us. What else, spirit, in regards to this person? We got the High Priestess in the reverse. This person has a secret agenda. This person, okay? Like, they're not really in tune the way. Like, you may have thought that this person was really like spiritual, high priestess, whatever you want to call it in your mind. But this person is copying off of somebody else. 100%. They're copying off of somebody else that actually is a high priestess that I think that you had in your life before. This person is not intuitive they're not connected. They're not being more in connect with their intuition. Is blocked. And the reason why is blocked because there's a lot of secrets here. It's a lot of manipulation, and they're not moving the way they're supposed to move so far as the High Priestess. This person deceived you with a mask on, and with this High Priest energy, it seems like it's a copy. And you are waiting for an apology that may never fall through. The bottom, we got the Five of Swords. There was conflict, sneakiness, and all types of crap with this individual. Okay? It could be an air sign as well, but I'm getting here that it's specifically a fire sign. Possibly. I could be wrong, but it could be any sign though. This individual made you feel defeated. Like I'm getting here like fights, conflict, like nothing but toxicity, like a lot of sneak dissing in your art. Like when this person is not around you, they're talking crap behind your back with your family. It can become abusive. I see cops being called at least maybe once or twice here with an actual abusive fight. But yet you want an apology. Well, yes, we always want an apology from somebody, right? We always want an apology. But at the end of the day, stop waiting for that apology, because when this person comes back with this apology, they're not going to mean it. And you know that already. You know that. Continue, like, I see here that you're focusing on self-love and, like, just getting back to yourself. Stay in that energy, because this is, like, when this person comes forward, which, listen, it's not going to come forward until the universe believes that. I feel like it's divine timing. You turn the clock off. When the universe feels like this situation is ready, it may come. But stop waiting for it, because it may never even come sometimes. The universe will only give us what we need, not what we want. And I feel like here, somebody is manifesting. That's why you keep thinking about this person to come forward and you want this to happen. Somebody, I think, is manifesting something. And I don't know why, because somebody here sabotaged a relationship. And it could have been, I'm saying here, it could be you or it could be them. But somebody here, an individual here is stuck mentally because they have a lot of guilt in regards to this connection. What else, Spirit, in regards to this? They want to come in with a renewal. What else is new? But you stay full. Spirit is advising to stay afloat. Keep your head, like your mind, like this person is messing with you, okay? Where you're not focusing on the present moment when you need to be focusing on the present moment, because when they come in, they're going to be on nonsense. That you may have a new love offer coming from somebody. It might be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be a Taurus coming in your life to shift things up a little bit and provide like a love offer, something that you actually want. I see here that, I already see that there's conversations between you and this person. You guys might be texting and calling a lot with each other already. I see that it's going to possibly go a little bit further than what it is right now. And you might be the one to provide this love offer. But let me tell you something. This person from your past, you need to get rid of them. Like, I don't know why you're waiting for an apology from them when you have this coming towards you. Somebody that's going to be like, just like you, intuitive, sweet, nice, everything so far is like what you're like a little bit but more about what you believe in, okay? They're going to be teaching you things. You guys are really stuck in the past. The past card came out. Okay? I don't know if you're going to give this love offer to them, or if they come with a love offer. I don't know if you're going to go towards it, because the reason why you're stuck on the past is because you want this person to get karma. Why are you waiting for this person to get karma? Stop worrying about if this person is going to get karma or if they're not going to get karma. This could be in the reverse, but it could go either way. You don't focus too much if this person is going through karma. You focus on your own happiness and what you're going to be doing with yourself, not somebody else, because you're just, sometimes when you think about something over and over and over again, you can really damage your own self by thinking negative and thinking on the past. If you get stuck to it too much, this karma might end up being your karma because now most of the time it's to balance things out. But if this person really did dirty to many people and they they have a collection of karmic debt, you may be the one collecting it if you're gonna ponder on it. All right, so we're gonna do your finances. Let's see what's going on with your finances. See if anything comes out with that. But yes, Aquarius is actually. Let's get like a motivational message for the situation here. Like what you need, Spirit. What is the motivational message for Aquarius's love message for July? Opportunities for growth. Everything is happening for me and my evolution. I'm not a victim of the things that happen. I take ownership of my life and make the best of my challenges along my journey. I see how difficult moments help me to become my best version, and I'm thankful for that. So, you guys, some of you Aquariuses are learning to get out of that victim mentality. Because I see here that there are a few of you that act like not you. It could be in the reverse, but Aquariuses, sometimes we have to be real with ourselves. You may be act like victims sometimes, or you have excuses for wanting to wait for somebody like this when you know they're not good for you. Okay, you know the relationship is not good. Okay, so just know that with this, opportunity, your blessings are going to start coming in once you release certain things, baggage from your past. There's no reason to, if you know, if you're looking for new love or looking for new opportunities or being open to new love, then you need to be open to it fully and forget the past in order to move on. And give this new person a chance, okay? So far as the new love. Because I feel like someone is going to come towards you and really like you and really be on the same page with you. And this nonsense where it's so shallow with this individual that you're waiting for an apology from, it's fake. And then your other message is hold lightly. I take the things and people that come into my life lightly, not holding on too tight, so that when it comes time for them to go, they may go smoothly. This does not mean I love any less, but that I'm open to the changes of life. So Spirit wants to also let you know that the people that come into your life sometimes are only a lesson. And you can love them, but also do not keep on them, don't hold them too tight, because you just never know what kind of shiesty crap they're going to be on. Okay? And you don't know the motivations behind a lot of people, so treat them accordingly. And not saying you got to be like a weirdo, sitting in the house being away from everyone, but definitely be open to new people. And then when you see red flags, distance yourself. But I know Aquariuses can do that, but my thing is, don't hold on too tight. All right, enough of this. We got to see what's going on with your finances. What is this? Oh. All right. So what is going on with Aquarius's finances, Spirit, for the month of July? What is their finances looking like? For the month of July, what is their finances looking like? All right, Spirit. Give me something for the finances for Aquarius. Okay, so you got the Three of Cups. I see a collaboration coming between you, friends. Maybe you just started, you are more happy, right? You're going to be more happy in July, okay? This month. You're going to be celebrating and you're going to be enjoying it with friends that you really care about, real ones, and coming up with creative ideas that you guys are able to do to collaborate with each other. There's going to be change, okay? What else, Spirit, in regards to Aquarius's finances. You're going to look at, if you have a business, you're going to be looking to expand 100%. We have the double and the devil. I said the devil. The devil in the reverse. But you got to be careful, okay? You're going to have some people, I see here, there's going to be a few people, maybe one or two. Like, I don't know if these are people like you associate with, but these people really have limited beliefs, okay? And resentment. I see resentment, like low-key resentment. I don't know if it's from your side or their side, but you have a few jealous people here. Just be careful with that. Some of them are going to try to control a lot of like things that are going on with you in July. So just be careful. Apollo, what are you doing? He's looking at my food on the oven. What else does Aquarius need to know for their finances? I think some of you definitely have like a business 100%. And you may have like people around you that you do associate with on a daily basis. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. All of these. Oh, okay. Just make sure that you do not lose a focus. Okay? Because there's going to be people here. I see here that I don't know if this has already happened yet, where you're like celebrating and you're having a good time. But it seems here we got the devil in the reverse. And then we have the Two of Cups in the reverse, where like you may be overwhelmed at one point by a few people that are around you. Okay? Because there is some type of an illusion around this situation. I think right now it's like calm. Is there like a calm before the storm or something around here? There's some type of an illusion here. You might have an illusionist. You might have an illusionist around you right now, where it's. Why am I getting this? This is so crazy. I'm just gonna say it. You guys gotta be in the lookout for somebody that's putting an illusion over your eyes. And I'm only saying this because the Two of Cups came in the reverse, and you may feel like one day you might feel like this. Where you're celebrating, you're having a good time, everybody's on the same page. And then this. So just be careful due to the fact that like somebody here has some type of resentment. I don't think it's you. I think there's people around you that might have some type of resentment. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, specifically a Capricorn. It might be a water sign, any water sign. Somebody here has some type of like secret going around. Or just like some type of weird like illusion. It's like false. It's something to distract you from this. It's something definitely to distract you. What else, Spirit? I want to know what's going on here. All right, so we're going to find out more about your finances and who this person is that's putting on this grand slam illusion over your eyes and why. I really feel like the person that's putting an illusion over the eyes they have resentment. It might be in regards to like money, or maybe situations that didn't fall through with money, possibly. But we'll see. Who is this person that is putting an illusion over Aquarius's eyes at work? Okay, it's not really saying who, but what I can see here is that you are getting a new perspective a little bit. And you're going, you might not be doing this now, but this is gonna be like furthermore, you're gonna see like a shift going on in the energy, probably in the middle of like July or the end of July. Okay. Um, I think right now it's just you're too busy focusing on yourself and focusing on self love. You're having a lot of fun with your friends and family right now where you guys are all getting along. But somewhere down the line, when you are getting back to yourself and feeling well, like right now you're meditating. You might be meditating now and feeling like coming back to yourself, like so far as clear minded, because there's a lot of there is this push and pull effect that's always going on for some reason in your energy. And right now you're meditating and you're focusing on yourself. And we have the Eight of Swords that comes in the reverse, where you are releasing a lot of like negative thoughts. Okay. And then you're juggling many like priorities, and you're having full, like right now you're having Two of Pentacles where you are in, like, you're having good time management, you know what's going on. And but then somewhere down the line, I don't know if this is going to happen like right away in July. I feel like it's more coming at the middle or the end of July, or this may have already happened and you're just coming into like a cool state of like like getting back to yourself and like with releasing negative thoughts. But I feel like this is going to happen somewhere in this dynamic with the work, with your finances. Like you're going to feel relieved at one point, and then back to yourself. And then there's going to be a weird, there's somebody that's in the in work or business or something, group collaboration, where you're going to go back to feeling those deep thoughts again. And it's a push and pull effect where you might slip into some bad habits or just get off your, when you're like, you have like you got your eyes on the prize, you know what you need to do in order to stay focused right now. But then all of a sudden, it's going to be a weird shift that happens where somebody, like an illusionist, is putting something over your eyes where you're not going to be able to think clearly. Okay. Let's switch the deck. What else does the Aquariuses need to know? We got the Ten of Swords in the upright. Yeah, something's coming to an end. But I feel like it has something to do with, you might have some type of backstab. Okay, there's gonna be some type of, somebody has some type of resentment towards you, Aquarius, or it might be vice versa. Somebody is gonna backstab you. My hair is trying to stick up, and guess what? The justice cards. They're gonna start. This is somebody that's acting like a victim. Okay, that always has. If you're around somebody, you might know exactly what I'm talking about. This is somebody that acts like a victim all the time in your energy, and you try to avoid it, but something. This is somebody that blames you for a lot of things that goes on in their life, but they won't tell you directly. Okay? They talk crap about you behind your back. And I can see this might be a friend or a family member. Okay? They're blaming you for a lot of things that is going on, but they're not really saying nothing. They just hold resentment in their heart. Well, guess what? Justice, that they see, the unseen can see what's going on here. The Most High can see what's going on here. Because they're doing something here. It might be an air sign, okay? It might be an earth sign that's doing this, or it might be a water sign. One more on this. That's too many. That's like 10. All right, one more shuffle. One more on this situation for the finances, Spirit. They're going to try to do something and backstab you when it comes to money and projects. Okay? I'm just going to let you know now. Because this person is not going to get what they want. And they're very manipulative. Okay? We got the Queen of Coins in the reverse. It could definitely be a Taurus, possibly. Okay? It could be a Taurus. This person is jealous and they're mad manipulative. You got somebody at work that has a lot of. This might be somebody maybe you talk to at work, maybe, or maybe trying to get you fired. I don't know. There's something weird about this. But I'm getting two different storylines for your finances. I'm getting, or this might all be going on with the same group. Maybe you got the same work friends or same business with people or family members around you, and the energy is just all the same. Or maybe it's just like you're going through one situation and then the next person next to you might be going through something and it's just in your energy because you're around it all the time. You need to learn how to distance your friends and your family from your you need to learn how to distance your friends and your family from your own personal self. That's my advice for you guys for your finances, because you guys have too many people in your energy where it's sucking your like. I think I'm getting something else here. You're feeling tired because there's somebody throwing illusions at you, or during the whole dynamic, there's an illusion in this. And I possibly see that you might be around some energy vampires here. Like somebody that's really harvesting your energy. This is why you're so tired. You're doing X, Y, and Z. You're trying to get things done. And every single time, somebody's not doing the jobs properly where you got to go back and you got to go fix the stuff. And they're harvesting off your energy with that. Wisdom, one last message for the Aquariuses for their finances. One more message. We got unique lives. I respect everyone's individual decisions and way of life. We are each on our own unique journeys, and my way isn't the only way. My job is not to change others, but to simply love them. You can love people, but also you gotta love yourself first. Okay, Aquarius, you gotta love yourself first. If you see grindy stuff going on and you see that you're doing more work and people are trying to put more burden on your back, you need to distance yourself and you need to go back to this where you are meditating, okay, and sitting there and you're like loving yourself, embodying like your own energy. You guys have to be in your own energy, because there's people that are around you right now that are sucking you dry from your energy, and you're not able to perform the way you want to perform. And you need to know the difference between these people, because people that really care about you is not going to have you running around like a headless chicken or like doing extra work purposely. There's people that are in your energy that have a lot of resentment and they're jealous, and I don't know what the hell their problem is, but they better get a life, okay? And it better not be you that's acting like this. Anyways, love you. Bye.